Okay, so we're going to be talking about what you need to do at home to wrap your ankle and your calf and some of your foot. Your foot does not have a lot of lymphedema, but your ankles certainly do, and your lower calf does as well. So we're going to be talking about how to wrap at home. So you always got to put a barrier between your skin and these short stretch bandages, okay? So this is the barrier. And so we're gonna leave your toes out. Okay, so I like to use the larger Ace bandage first to start. So normally for you, I'll use 2 of the larger ones and then the one small one. So we're gonna start where you're rolling the bandage upward like this. And I want you to start on the outer part of your malleolus, this bone right here. So your lateral malleolus, and you're rolling upward versus rolling down, okay? This is up, and you start on the lateral malleolus. And so the first thing you're gonna do is go all the way around one time, around the ankle, and then that next roll goes under the heel. Yes. So this is under the heel. So when you go under the heel, you're gonna have part of it out this way and part out this way. So that next roll is gonna cover the top part, okay, right above the heel. And then that next roll is gonna cover the bottom part of the heel. That way, your entire heel is covered. Okay, and then I just get a little bit of your foot. Your foot looks pretty good. I don't see a lot of lymphedema in that foot, so we're not gonna get too much of the foot. Right here should be good. And then I'll take it back up to the ankle. So I'll cross it in the front and take it back up to the ankle. And at this point, I'll start wrapping the ankle. We're done with the foot. Now I could have went around the foot a little bit more. So in the future, if you do get more lymphedema, you can wrap that foot a little bit more by going around a couple times. Okay, going around the foot a couple times, crisscrossing upward if you do get more lymphedema in the future. But you're pretty good. You don't need all of that wrapping for now. Okay, so we're gonna reduce this because you don't need all that. Okay, so now we're just gonna take it up at this point, back up around the ankle. You don't really have to pull it because it's short stretch. So it's gonna give you some compression even if you don't pull that. So it's 2 ways that we wrap. Around this area, I want a tighter wrap. So we're gonna do what's called a herringbone wrap, where you're gonna be going up, upward, and then downward. That's the angles that you're gonna be doing for a herringbone wrap. And so you get that crisscross for a herringbone. So again, you roll up. This is angled upward, and then your next angle is down, down. So we're running out of bandage, so we're gonna get that other bandage. But for now, we're gonna just tape that one, and I'll show you how to do the next one. You just need 1 piece of tape because the next bandage is gonna kind of overlap it. Okay, so the next one, like I said, we're gonna kind of overlap it. So remember, we were rolling upward instead of rolling down like that. And we're starting on the lateral portion of your leg. And so we're gonna overlap a little bit. I'm gonna go around once, and then I'm gonna start doing that herringbone wrap. So I'm going down, crisscross back up. So I'm crisscrossing down and then crisscrossing back up. So I'm wrapping at an angle. So you got a nice crisscross up in there, and that's called a herringbone. There's another type of wrap, and we're gonna use this one for the other wrap. But here is where you have most of your lymphedema, so I wanna do the herringbone wrap to make it tighter. It's okay. Okay, the next wrap is the smaller one at the top. You don't have as much lymphedema up at the top, so we're just using a smaller stretch bandage. And this one, we're not doing the herringbone wrap. You don't need it as tight. So we're gonna go around one time. And then the next one, you're gonna go half the size or half the width of the bandage for your second wrap. So you're gonna go half the width, which is here. So the width is here, but your wrap is gonna come here, half the size. Half the size, and we're going to work it back down to reinforce it, and that's how we're going to end. So we're going to work down now, so half the size of half the width size. And that last one, I usually put maybe 2 or 3 pieces of tape to reinforce it so that it doesn't come off. You could use the pins that come along with it, but I don't want them to stick you, so I'll use tape. Okay, and this should be nice and compressed for a day or 2. And that's how I generally will wrap you.